Where do you start with a fucking story like this? I have absolutely no idea where to start. Absolutely no idea. I could start off by saying story. That's a good start. I'm sorry that these pictures were released and have been spread. Secondly, I'd like to say that I'm not a fuckboy, right? Everybody has sent one of these photographs. Like, there's a survey that says over 90% of like my generation have sent nude photographs, and the other 10% are quite likely to. So it's not strange at all that I have sent one of these photos in the past, because 90% of teenagers have. It doesn't change anything just because I'm internet popular. Thirdly, I'd also like to say that these photos were taken when I was around 14 or 15. So if you have seen these pictures or shared these pictures or have these pictures in your possession, you have seen child porn now and you are spreading it. So yeah, that's one. Brilliant. How fun is that? Michael, the child pornographer. That sounded really weird. That sounded completely different to what the context is, didn't it? Jesus, don't quote me on that. Please don't quote me on that. Now I've got all of that stuff out of the way, I may as well explain the story about how this happened, why this happened, and who I sent these to. Because it's quite a funny story, I'm not gonna lie. So, as I said before, I was around 14 or 15 when I sent these pictures, and as any boy at that age knows, you are one horny little fuck 24/7. Fact. The hormones that are changing your entire body and making you grow hair where you shouldn't be growing hair, and all of this stuff changes everything in your brain, and you just want to have sex all the time. So yeah, I was around 14 or 15 years old, and I was new to this whole thing. I was new to everything involving women. I had never kissed a girl at this point. I had never touched a girl. I'd hugged a girl. I'd kissed one on the cheek. That's about it. Held hands once, you know. Oh, go on then. What an absolute fucking fuckboy I was. And I started speaking to this girl. I started speaking to this girl, and she was 2 years older than me. So I think she was around 16 at the time. Yeah, she was 16, nearly 17, and I was 14, nearly 15. Which, if you think about it, is a little bit weird, because in England, that is classed as rape. I may as well change the title to, oh, I was sexually abused, just because that's what YouTubers do when they want monetization. But I won't, because I'm not a clickbait cunt. But yeah, I was speaking to this girl for multiple months. I spoke to her up until I lost my virginity, which, if you guys have not seen that video, will be linked below. That is just as awkward and funny as this. Yeah, this girl showed me things that I have never seen before. I had seen boobs for the first time because of this woman, and a few other things. Right. So she would send me all of these pictures, and she would ask for them back, and obviously I was always scared to do that, but I did, and it was fun, you know. It was all just a bit of fun. So obviously, as time goes on, you know, throughout the few months that we were speaking, this became a more frequent thing. We never did anything in person, although we bumped into each other in school and have like a little awkward look, and that was about it. Everything was purely done over social media, which is weird, isn't it? The fact that I basically had a 3-month relationship purely over social media. Never kissed, never did anything in person, just social media. So it's the summertime, and we'd been speaking for about 3 or 4 months, and she asked to meet me. This was something that I really did not feel comfortable about. Like, really didn't feel comfortable about. Sexting is one thing, and then sexing is something completely different. Completely different. So I said no. This is before the days of Snapchat, by the way, so these pictures were sent over Facebook Messenger, so they are saved in your chat unless you delete them. And this is where stuff gets weird. So we completely stopped speaking. When I got my first girlfriend, so I was 15, late 15s. Late 15s, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Michael? Brilliant. She sent these pictures to that girlfriend, and that girlfriend dumped me, and I had no clue why until she said that I'd been sending nude pictures to somebody else, which obviously I hadn't at the time. It had been nearly a year since I sent these pictures to this girl, and she kept on doing this up until maybe I was like 16, 17. She kept on sending these pictures to people that I was speaking to. I think it was like a jealousy thing. In the end, she stopped doing it, which was good, and I could get on with my life. And obviously I had 2 quite long relationships after that, both lasting over a year, and those were untouched by this woman. But recently this girl has tried to get back involved with my life. She's messaged me a lot on Facebook and tweeted me and Snapchatted me and Instagram DM'd me and all of this, being quite strange, like quite weird. The stuff that she was saying, she's like, oh, I miss what we used to do. Like, that shit was 5 years ago. What? And then she told me that she still had the pictures of me of when I was 14, and she still sometimes masturbates over them. Which, if you think about it, is really, really fucking creepy. It's really, really weird, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that a 21-year-old is over my 14-year-old pictures. I find that really strange and very grim, I guess. It's not right. It's very not right. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I told her that I didn't like the fact that she still had those pictures, and that is really weird that she still does that over my 14-year-old pictures. And she started kicking off, like fully going mental at me over Facebook. She was like calling me on Facebook Messenger and stuff, like having a go at me for no reason, just because I said I don't feel comfortable with the fact that you still have those pictures. And then she told me that if I did not meet her, she would leak the pictures. So obviously I was like, I don't want my nudes to be leaked. I am doing well with my life. You know, I have over 2 million people follow me combined. And if I had my pictures leaked, that's a big public, what's the word? A big public kick in the balls, basically. It wouldn't be good for my career. So I organised a time to meet this girl. I turned up to this thing, she turned up, and it was really, really weird. By the way, this is like 2-3 months ago. But yeah, she was being really weird and like trying to like get on me and like being really like possessive, I guess is the word. And obviously as a man, men don't go through that a lot. You know, it's a big thing when women get you know, groped and stuff, but me, I felt really uncomfortable that she was touching me and shit. I didn't like it at all, and I quite enjoy sex, not going to lie. I pushed her away and I said, look, I don't want to do this. This is not right. Like, can you please leave me alone, sort of thing, right? So she started going mental at me again, and I told her that I didn't want to see her again, and I left. Which is fair enough. I mean, if you personally were groped like fuck, would you stay with the person that is groping you like fuck when you don't like it? Comment down below. If there is a comment that says, I would stay, you're fucked up. So yeah, obviously I leave and I think that's that. She doesn't message me again, she doesn't do anything again. And then a week ago, the picture gets sent to me off a random account. Like, I'm wondering how they got it. I thought she'd made a fake account and sent me the picture just to scare me. And then I got more messages and pictures sent to me and tagged in Twitter posts and Snapchatted about this and everything. Some of my friends even got sent the pictures and they're like, yo, your nudes have been leaked, Michael. This became quite a big thing. I've received hundreds and hundreds of messages of these pictures. I don't know how to feel about it still, but I'm still receiving these messages saying, oh, is this you, with a picture of me naked? And it makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that, like, if I was 19, 18, 19 and it was a picture of me naked, I'd be like, shit, I fucked up, that's bad. But the fact that it's me when I'm like 14 makes it just uncomfortable, and I really don't like that. But yeah, If you guys have seen these pictures, you would know why it makes me feel uncomfortable, because you can tell how young I am. So please, if you have these pictures in your possession, please delete them. If you get sent these pictures, please inform the person that is, you know, spreading them that it is classed as child pornography. Do not send that shit. Not because it's embarrassing me, but because I just don't want you guys to be prosecuted for a little mistake. You know, if I found a naked picture of Selena Gomez and I shared it and then found out that she was like 16 and I got prosecuted, I feel like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. So just don't send it, because I don't want you guys to get done. That simple. Also, if you could, please share this video to your friends and on my social medias, so people know if they are receiving these pictures, you know, not to spread them around. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure I'm the first YouTuber to have their nudes leaked. That's good, isn't it? Always like to be a first. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please slap it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would do in this position, right? If you were in a position where nudes that you'd sent 5 years ago got leaked, what would you do?